Then my book, that is a historical book, after the Bible, showing that the Bible is not a historical text. I try to show in the first chapter, historical chapter, that the Bible is not a historical book. Not the First Testament and not the second one. It's a very great theological text. I remember thinking only to write about history in the Bible. And then I arrived to the question of the exile of the Jew from Judea, from Palestine. You see, as an Israeli pupil, I was educated, like all the others. The Jews were expelled from Palestine. In some moment in the book, I remember writing the book, I went to the library looking for research, scientific book about the exile of the Jews from Judea. I'm quite sure that there are people here that believe the Jews were expelled by the Romans from Judea. No, I'm quite sure. Not only the Jews between you. I remember going to the library and I didn't find one research book, scientific book about the expel of the Jews. And I started to work about it and ask what happened with the people in Palestine, in Judea, in the land of Israel. What happened with them? If they were not expelled, what happened with them? And you know, step by step, I discovered by Roman historians, even Jewish historians, that most of the population in Judea that wasn't expelled by the Romans, by the way, the Romans didn't expel people. The Jews become Christian and after it Muslims. They become much more Muslims than Christian. You know why? Because Judaism is much more nearer to the Islam than to Christianity. Even if you define today the civilization of Europe has a Judeo-Christian civilization. I will, in the answers, if you will have questions, I make it more clear, my critic. Between Jews and Muslims, there is not a problem of killing the God. The Muslims don't believe that we killed their Son of God. It's very important. Okay, and also the Muslims didn't believe that a God can make a son, like the Jew. Then the population become Muslims without knowing that they become Muslims. Because Muhammad is another prophet that recognized all the other prophets before. That my conclusion that in the 70th century, most of the Jews become Muslims. It's not my opinion. I'm not original. The first Zionist coming to Palestine, Ben Gurion, you heard the name David Ben Gurion? They believe that the Arabs in Palestine are the descendant of the Jews. It's not me. Till the first revolt of the local people against the Zionist colonization, Zionists say that the Palestinians are the real descendant of the ancient Hebrew. And they accuse me that I believe that Palestinians today, they are the real Jews. The real Jews, the real descendant of the Jews. The Palestinian. No, I think that Palestinians of today are a mixture. Now, I don't believe that the Palestinians are the direct descendant of the ancient Hebrew. I think that it's a people, a mixed people, like all the people in the world. Even the Bulgarian. Sorry. But the chance that a Palestinian will be a descendant is much greater than me and a lot of Jews that are in this room. Sorry again. Now, if the Jews were not expelled from Judea, how come that there are so many Jews in the world? The answer is very simple. Judaism was the first proselytic religion in the Western monotheism. I don't believe that a lot of you knows that there were at least 4 Jewish kingdoms in the history. Kingdoms. You see, I'm speaking before classes in Tel Aviv University, and before me there are sitting students so colorful, so different in image, in their faces, and they believe that they are descendants of David the king. The nice Jewish Yemenite student with the nice hairs, you know, how is it, frisé. They believe that it is the wind from the Red Sea that make it so nice. Nobody knows that it was a Jewish kingdom in the 5th century. They say the same thing in North Africa. Physically, there is not a difference between the Jews from Morocco and the Berberian from Morocco. But they believe that they come from Palestine. The same thing is also with the European Jew. And the same thing, sorry to say, it's also with the Bulgarian Jew. I try to show in my book that Jews in the world, most of them are natives of the places that they were born and lived and developed.